Hey, this is Dan,
Bob,
and Doctor Aggro
from Gigaboots.com, and welcome to our quick play of Ninja Gaiden 3.
Yep.
Bob, you are the Ninja Gaidenist.
I am the...
So you are the best person I have ever met to show us this game. What are your thoughts on this game so far?
So far, this game, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's definitely been disappointing.
And you have bought the special edition?
Yes, I have bought the collector's edition.
Which cost how much?
It is $100.
Ow.
Yeah.
Thank God you have a discount on these things.
Right?
One moment while I go start my car for this quick play.
Yes.
Bro.
We needed their car to figure out which data I needed to load.
Aggro, have you ever played any of the Ninja Gaiden games before?
I played what was it, Sigma or whatever, the first one, not the
The PS3 first one, right?
yeah
Did
it like got like difficult for me, so I just kind of quit.
Yeah, I think it got difficult for most everyone.
As you can see, they've added a Call of Duty style map screen here for the loading screen.
This isn't even remotely like that unless you have some guy being like, "No soap, they stuck it in his ass. Those Ruskies, let's go fuck them back." And then it transitioned to some other team of people talking like, Did you see what Price did to them? he screamed they drew first poop. Okay, there we go. Wow, that is a really insanely detailed arm thing.
Yeah, they went all out with that thing. It's the plot of the game.
Yeah, it's the plot of the game. Which, you know, one thing I've been noticing about this game, it actually looks really pretty.
Yeah, the graphics are definitely nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's got, like... What is happening?
I am doing the diving mechanic, which is a quick time event E.
You know,
which that's definitely something wrong with this game. It does do quick time events a bit too much.
Wow.
I mean,
damn it! I hate it when people on the internet are right.
Not in the way that people are saying on the internet. But I say too much, but that to me is it all because they are highly unnecessary.
Right. I don't know. For that intro, it seemed cool, but
yeah,
I'm sure it's more than that.
Yeah, that intro stuff, I like that, honestly. But
that guy's gonna see you in hell.
But this game literally starts with a quick time event. I like that they both said the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Staggered by like half a second, if even. So, is there a lot of unlocking moves in this one, like the first one?
There is no direct unlocking stuff. You do unlock them throughout the game. My combo list is not complete, but it's automatic. It's not something like you go to a weapon shop and you upgrade your weapon.
Oh.
Also, your sword is your only weapon. They are releasing DLC next week that is free, that is other weapons. So it's like, why isn't that just integrated in the game, guys?
That is so bizarre.
Yeah.
A lot of this is so bizarre. These guys are taking a lot of hits. Like, for Ninja Gaiden, this is a lot of hits for guys to take.
No, they're being replaced.
Okay.
It's a little bit hard to tell,
because it's all over the goddamn place and crazy. Especially with that mechanism. You know what would have made the opening to Metal Gear Solid 3 way better?
What?
That quick time event you did. Where you just pwned everything. Solid Snake should have leapt down on some soldiers and tore their throats out.
Yes. That would be totally awesome. Let's see.
Okay, this audio is wigging me out on these headphones. Because the subtle, like, heartbeat sound effect thing in my right ear specifically is just totally wigging me out. What the fuck are these things?
These are little insects. They apparently are native to the island.
They look like they're the shit they make fruit roll-ups out of. Like, what the shit is blue, like neon blue blood?
It's actually pretty cool. Later on, we're going to see that they throw these in a cave, and the only light source is killing them.
What?
Alright, so we got general attacks. The combat system is definitely similar to previous Ninja Gaidens. You have regular attacks, and then if you hit forward in regular attack, you do
you do something that isn't...
You do a different attack depending on what part of the combo you hit forward during.
Okay.
And if you forward and triangle, you go up into your upward attacks and that sort of stuff. And you can actually bring up at any point your combo list by hitting the select button.
I was like, what goes in the boxes? Oh, those are squares.
Yeah, so you can see the different combos that come out of this. And there are definitely some new ones here, like, I don't remember this.
Do it again?
Well, not that.
I wasn't looking.
1, 2, 3. Then I can do a little charge.
Yeah, no, that's new.
I think that might have come in pretty late in one of them, but that was about it. And the grayed out ones there are ones I can't do.
Real quick, I need you to sense the proper path. Can you do that for me? Oh my god, look at that fucking wall. Oh!
That pass has been sensed. Also, another funny thing about this is it freaking has the weapon select here. I can hit up and bring up this menu to look at techniques and select my weapon.
Well, at least you can look at techniques.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like, what are you doing, guys? So many choices they make in this game
are bewildering.
Yeah, it's like they take inspiration from some of the worst things.
Yeah, like this being the Call of Duty, like climbing the ice wall thing.
Right.
Right. I mean, it looks kind of neat, but I've already seen it twice.
Right, but that mechanic is actually not as bad as some other things they do. Like, they have this trope of making you walk around slowly and talk to someone. It's like, no, that's the worst part of Gears of War.
It goes Uncharted on you, where you just have to... Well, I mean, that happened in Uncharted a lot, where it's like, this is the moment where...
Then I murder dogs.
Oh. Those are fucking huge dogs.
Yeah.
God damn, they're bigger than Ryu. And they glow red auras. Jesus.
Now, you also notice that no spheres are popping out of these enemies when I kill them. Ultimate attacks and
spheres,
health.
Okay.
Yeah, and health are no longer power-ups that drop on enemies.
Yeah. Which is weird.
Yeah, and you kind of get extra health. Oh, I did not do this like this last time. Last time I just busted the door down and murdered him. But I can stealth kill now.
That was pretty weird.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, it's stealth killing in general is kind of just like, why is this here?
So, Aggro, I think this quick play's been going for like 6 minutes, and you haven't said something horribly offensive that will cause me to worry for the next couple of days about an onslaught of emails.
I'm just horribly traumatized by that.
What? What's wrong with that?
Are you a dog lover?
I mean...
You know, Aggro, I never would have picked you for a dog lover. In fact, I think a couple of times you said offensive things about those, but, you know... I'm starting to see a softer side of you.
Well, I mean, sometimes we all say things that I regret, but I think, you know, just the brutality of just
But the human that he just split in half.
No, that was really cool.
That was cool,
Yeah.
but the dog is not.
No, that's sad.
That crosses the line.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I mean, I just kind of been on a binge of dog movies, like Marley and Me.
Yeah,
that just made me sad for dogs.
Dude, you know, Air Bud. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You should watch more of the Bud movies. They're good stuff. Real Keepers. What the fuck are you doing?
This is my Nimpo. You only get one.
And you explode into a dragon that kills everything.
Right, and this is the only way to heal mid-battle.
Oh.
Your health restores automatically after the battle, but if you want to get health back while fighting, you need to do that.
Huh.
It's a meter that charges up under my health meter.
Does it charge up over time?
It charges up based on combos and that sort of stuff.
Okay, by it being awesome.
Yeah.
So the dragon's awesome enough to kill all the living beings, but not that turret that was already sparking.
Well, that's the little wall they put in your way until you move to the next area. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
subtle.
It's kind of like the Halo syndrome of we've designed this new area that looks like it's full of boxes because our level editor drops boxes.
Alright, and also the mechanic where you'll dismember them is gone. But
Yeah.
for some reason, they still, like, after you beat them up a lot and do this sort of thing to them, they'll walk around and just be almost dead. And I guess it's supposed to make it more traumatic when you have to do an instant kill on them. But you don't have to do it. You can just leave them. They'll die eventually.
Aggro, is that traumatic?
No, I mean, he kind of came at you with a knife.
Yeah, so it's like, why would I care about this guy? And then they become kind of obstacles in the level because you're trying to lock onto someone who's actually still alive and not a dead dude walking around.
Dude, the Gimp is a total threat.
Whoops. This is how you save. I really didn't need to. Just
Get Birdman coffee!
He won't be back.
At
least not with coffee.
They never come back.
See, this is a source scene I'm talking about. Just I'm on
yeah,
the phone.
that's an Uncharted moment. Like Uncharted does that too.
It does it too, but Gears of War is what really just set it in, or started doing it and got it on everything. Because it was the first one I ever saw. Just have your squad mates walk around slowly and be like, "Oh, we need to do this."
That's what they say. They say we need to do this. What is with this going? So, like, couldn't they give you an animation that ends better, not just loop the same "I'm breathing" while holding my hand down shtick?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I was about to just get caught. I can't tell the Japanese made this. Hello, I'm a scientist. I also have a fetish for beanies. I look like Daniel when he goes to his job.
Yeah, this is...
I'm a kid! Sorry, what?
This is lauded as having this writer from the original Ninja Gaiden series, so you can definitely notice a huge tonal shift from the previous two Ninja Gaidens.
Yeah. Where now... I'm gonna make a guess, and you let me know whether or not I'm right. Much like a lot of things that take itself a bit too seriously, this has an overwrought story with ridiculously... how do you say 2D characters with specific tropes that they spew with almost every sentence. Like
basically,
a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's...
I am the man on the screen. You will obey what I'm saying. I have a scar. That means something. Or something. Maybe I just burnt myself in the shower one day.
How would you burn yourself in the
Dude,
shower?
that new water heater was too damn good. Well, I noticed it's like in a straight line. My shower is a single spout of pain. He's off the grid. I stopped talking just to get that one line in my ears.
Right.
Would you like to tell us about the story instead of us making...
Alright, you are Ryu Hayabusa, who has been cursed by that dude in the mask.
Are you reading that off the back of the box?
Yes. Dude in the mask is on the back of the box. He's a jerk.
He's a total jerk.
But anyway, you're going around for the Japanese government's SWAT team, basically. I don't remember the name of it.
And
it's
you're
like some
supposed to
special
prevent
event.
him from taking over or destroying the world or something in a set amount of days.
Something like that, but he is going to Yep.
So he popped up on every computer in the world and went blah 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 blah. And they're like, make him stop, Ryu! This is so dumb. Protect my mommy. You retarded? Use your mouth to say that.
I think they're going for the girl's mute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll see. Why do you fucking... Jeez, Bob.
I know.
Your plot description told less than me saying he's taking over the world and you gotta stop him.
But yeah, you gotta stop him because it'd be bad if you didn't. And he apparently
Because he's taking over the world.
Right. He's not taking over the world. His plan is to destroy all governments.
We'll see.
So you're going to...
Well, that's basically what that means anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit more anarchist.
And he might be evil. Just a subtle hint there.
I couldn't tell by the... So that was a flashback. You didn't have that meeting in that truck.
Yeah, no. In case you missed that, audience.
Okay. Blow the fuck out of our own men!
I love that. That is great. It's like, yeah, it's a ninja. Let's
Guys,
screw the
stop
guy.
firing. That's our shipment of lean pockets. Dude, that dog is pretty awesomely menacing. Like, the way it was just staring you down.
Yeah, I like that they're not wolves or anything anymore. It's like Dobermans or something
Yeah,
you're
they're
just murdering.
Total fucking beastly dogs. They have been trained. And they can mid-air gank you. Because they're ninja commando dogs from hell.
Now I'm wondering, the R3 button where you sense a proper path or whatever.
Well, it sets you a proper path through this pile of pain.
It's like,
Kill those guys. That's what it does. Okay.
What were you?
it's like, does the game? I mean, so far the game seems pretty, linear on where to go. Does it ever like, you are in like a huge area and you get lost? I mean, like the Fiend City in the first game.
No, it's definitely not like the first game where you had the full city. It's much more Ninja Gaiden 2 style. There's always a direct pass. That's where if you get turned around somewhere, then it can tell you, oh, you came from this direction.
Well, see, that's the weird thing. If you look at development time, Ninja Gaiden 1 outpaces Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 a good bit. They spent a long time developing that.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
I believe it.
They didn't spend that long on this one.
I honestly kind of prefer that they moved away from that style. I believe that this style more like 2 was a better fit for the series. It didn't involve so much wandering around and just not fun segments.
Right. I mean, that's sort of like, and I normally fight for building a world in a game, but that's not what this is.
Yeah.
So it detracts from what it should be and what it is. This should be more like Devil May Cry, a level, another level, another level, and even reuse assets. It's okay as long as it's a linear thing, and you're sort of making your way through a pre-scripted sort of linear level. Instead of just, here's the city.
Right.
I'm wondering why they don't make people quieter. Like, everyone's all the same loudness.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is really odd. In fact, that guy was quieter than anybody was during that battle. Mind you, that's mostly because they were screaming blood-curdling cries, but,
Yeah, I think that's justified.
Fuck you, I'm taking the lean pockets.
I like that driver somehow survived.
Right?
Once in a while, we'll do running segments like this, and
rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta jump over that wire, they're firing logs.
Well, they're bombing the head of me, too, I guess.
Well, there gotta be. Or something. How often does this happen?
Not that often.
Good.
This kind of reminds me of Ninja Gaiden 1. They pulled this, and this definitely plays better than that did when it pulled it.
No, I mean.
Okay, this is badass. Fuck your chopper! I'm gonna die! What?
Yeah.
And he just lands and he's fine.
He's Ryu. That's how we do.
What were you gonna say, Aggro?
No, I'm not really, a military kind of person, but I don't think helicopters normally drop bombs like that.
Oh, that's a special helicopter. Bomb helicopter. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay.
I am sitting here shooting helicopters with my explosive bow and arrow.
That is hidden somewhere.
Oh, it folds up on my back. It's always there.
Oh, okay. Wow. This audio is the fucking worst.
I can't comment much. I'm not getting great audio here, so.
Oh, yeah, this is ass. Maybe it would be slightly better in 5.1, but I highly doubt it.
Look at that fire effect.
That looks great.
Dude, I think I've seen Mega 64 use that sprite.
I think that they meant that to be for me
Tragic.
to care about that.
Yeah,
or something,
I noticed.
And not just laugh it off and be like, yeah, I murdered all of them. What do you expect? I'm a
Dude,
ninja.
He's on fire. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I remember them saying something about they wanted you to take and sort of absorb the ramifications of your action in this one, the sort of like, oh man, you killed that guy, feel bad.
Right.
And no.
But that thing on my left shoulder there is the bow. It unfolds.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Damn. Fucking pimp.
It is. One nice thing about the bow is that they really improved from the last game is it auto locks on stuff. And plus this movement is so much better.
Yeah,
Jesus, it was
noticing that.
awful in those games. Plus you can aim it in air.
And it does a slow-mo thing?
Right.
That's awesome.
So the bow is definitely improved. I'm always on the edge of saying something else I keep forgetting about. And then you guys say something and I completely lose track of my thoughts.
Or a guy who's on fire leaps out of a helicopter.
Or a guy who's on fire leaps out of a helicopter.
He was like trying to get you, I think. I think he was like crouched back there on fire, waiting for just the right moment to leap out to get you. But about a minute in, he fucking forgot the plan because he's on goddamn fire. So then he just leapt out and screamed horribly.
There was actually one guy who was like, I'll take you with me, because he was on fire and dying and rolling around. It was like, yeah, that's what you're going to do.
You're going to do that right now. Or maybe right now.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Guns and
they have, pretty much all of Ryu's old techniques with the sword are back, except he doesn't have the guillotine throw, which I'm really upset about. Guillotine, whatever. Anyway, that's the move where you jump at them like that, and then you
grab their head
and throw them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird that that's gone, and that's one of my favorite parts of moveset, because it lets you more adequately move these enemies around.
Yeah, to properly disperse them, to give you time to concentrate on a stronger one or whatever.
Right.
It's kind of weird that they did that. Maybe their new animations and stuff, the new systems couldn't handle that.
I don't know.
Couldn't handle you moving the characters.
I mean, you move them plenty with your other techniques, like your throws and stuff for Izuna drop and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, there I did a useless finishing move on him instead of actually attacking the living one. So there's lots of weird choices in this game. That's my main problem with it.
Right. Well, not to be mean, but that's sort of the way Japanese game development goes. As each installment comes along, they make more weird choices.
This is
just
true.
To make it different.
I think that a lot of the problem with this one is they looked at things that Western games are doing, and they kept being like, okay, that's why God of War is popular. That's why Call of Duty is popular. We need to do that.
Okay, don't move. Okay, move forward now. Don't turn the camera.
I'm sorry. What?
Okay,
what's forward? Forward is in front of me.
I love that reflection. Wow.
It's amazing. What?
It's beautiful, no matter what you say. But yeah, that's really a problem here, because the God of War isn't popular for any of the things that are in this game or could be in this game.
It's like this is definitely not the genre you want to do that to either, because like the one genre they are completely unmatched in over there.
Yeah, I mean, Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden are way more definitive, way more polished versions of the action game genre than God of War and Dante's Inferno, and well, I don't even name the rest.
Yeah, the rest
from there it's a huge drop off.
It's like X-Blades,
Blades of Time, X-Time, Times for Blades.
So yeah, here's that section I was talking about.
Where they eat your dick off?
Yeah, they try
You were telling me about that, and how it would make a great Dojin. Then you spun around all cool, and you're like, Box, get him off me! Get him off me!
The poppin' was great.
Daniel will now refrain from making commentary on graphical prowess.
But yeah, I got Ninja Stars, bow and arrows are already showing off.
Are there any systems you haven't covered? You covered the magic, combos, how to show off the combos.
I don't think
all of the weapons you have to choose from.
I don't think I showed how to do the ultimate techniques. I used them a few times.
Okay,
but
how do you use them?
As you do combos and such, kill enemies back to back, you will charge up your sword arm.
Yeah, with the glowing?
Yeah, with the glowing. Not many people have the glowing, Dan, okay?
No, that's really a Ryu and a C-Lab thing.
Yes.
Yay! I love that, honestly.
Yeah, I wish that one thing that really bugs me is that they have the guides you can turn on and off. Like that popped up there. This is how you do the jump thing.
Oh,
the
hints,
bird flip.
The little hints thing.
Yeah, you can turn them off, which is good. I would not want that throughout the whole game, but at the same time, there are certain instances where it'll introduce a new thing that's basically a quick time event, and it doesn't tell you what to hit. So it's like, am I supposed to guess it?
Yeah.
That's insane. It goes all Dragon's Lair on me.
Ninja Cinema?
Oh, that's something they added in 2. It lets you record like 5 minutes of gameplay.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure on how the uploading works on this one.
Uploading to YouTube or
yeah, I'm not sure if it's got uploading to YouTube or what, or just sharing.
Well, there's an easy way to solve this. Usually, if they support that feature, it'll say on the back of the box. Nope, it doesn't say on the back of the box.
Another complaint about this game is it's been pretty easy.
Multi-genre classements, salons de service, de recherche, de... Oh, that's the French side. Yeah, no, it doesn't have that.
Alright, but yeah, I have to agree, it's definitely been easy on the normal difficulty.
That's upsetting, because if I buy Ninja Garden, I want to plant ninjas. And for it to be difficult to plant those ninjas, which it damn well should be. They're ninjas. They don't want you to plant them. But yeah, no, I would want it to be difficult. Just like I don't play God of War for it to
be difficult.
For it to be, yeah, basically. But more accurately, there are certain things I go to games for, and Ninja Gaiden is one of the few that I can go for difficulty.
Right.
Good designed difficulty, like well designed difficulty of the, oh, this is just wanting you to do this, so if you do that better.
Right. I haven't tried the hard mode. That is available at start. So.
Okay, that's good.
It's not one of those situations of, oh, I'm stuck here. I can't go up.
Now go ahead.
One thing that really bothers me is they've taken the health bars off of bosses, so you don't know how well you're doing against them. That drives me crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I want to know if I'm doing the moves that does the most damage so that I can actually freaking
properly use those, exploit that.
Right. That's like, it's upsetting.
Defeated by the cave, Ryu Hayabusa died to gravity. I was gonna say, I have heard of some pretty bad reviews for this. Like, it's gotten a 3 from IGN.
Which, yeah, that's crazy. That's like, that's reserved for unplayable games, I think.
Yeah, games that are good in concept and could possibly make a good game remotely, but don't play out well at all.
Right.
Hell, I can tell you right now this isn't a 3 because when you hit buttons, it does stuff properly, and it runs well.
I was having some issues with frame rate a while ago, but I'm not seeming to hit those anymore. I'm wondering if my PS3 wasn't feeling too great or something earlier.
Could be. Unlike where we have it now, like, it's right next to an AC unit.
Right.
So we can cool it down pretty easily here, whereas at your place, it's a little tucked away.
There's my ultimate technique.
Oh.
Pretty ultimate, eh?
Yeah. Do you teleport to everyone? Is that...
You teleport to 3 guys, I believe it is.
Okay. I was going to ask, we're generally not easy on games.
Right.
Yeah, if anything, it can be said about us. We're not easy on games. In fact, that's #1 complaint we get. No, we're not. God! Thank God he's dead. What a prick.
So I threw my kunai at him and he died in 1 hit. I have to wonder why I don't just always use my kunai.
Right? Like, just run through the whole game. Kunai. Be Shinobi on the Tiger.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to be Shinobi.
Shinobi on the Tiger handheld. Tiger Electronics. They make the best games.
They do.
I was going to say, what would you give this out of 10 based on your experience?
So far, I'd give it a solid 7 at least.
Yeah.
Thereabout. But I'm a Ninja Gaiden horror, but at the same time, this game still plays pretty well. It just has some things that feel like a downgrade from the last game. That's my main complaint with it. It's like, no extra weapons, only 1 magic spell, ultimate techniques kind of turned into that 1 technique that's just annoying. Well, too easy to pull off, rather. That technique is just way too easy. It's like, okay, here you go.
Time to win.
You get to hit everyone and be anime, and
that's what you do. You shoot clowns and be anime.
But
I can't understand this game getting a 3.
That is definitely the lowest one. I mean, it's getting 6s and stuff too. I'm gonna need to finish it and see others, everything it's got to offer.
Yeah, how many hours have you played this?
This is probably 2 hours in or so.
Okay, so there's a huge capacity.
Yeah,
there's a huge potential to just get to 6 town, if not worse.
Yeah.
Which this is already helping.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to switch to this instead of just hitting a freaking direction.
Because this is immersive.
So,
we just need the shot that Mega 64 did. Yeah, they come up twice in this quick play. Great. Usually I don't mention them once, but of that E3 where they were showing off Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 of the guy staring straight up at the screen, hitting L1 then R1 then L1 then R1. Mouth agape. So Aggro, would you get this game? Is this really your thing? You like? Don't you like God of War a lot?
Not the first one.
Yeah.
Until the Poseidon area.
Yeah, until the desert.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, it seems to be the same as I only played the first Ninja Gaiden. I mean, it seems to be like that, only less underground skeleton monsters. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It just. I don't know. I think I'll just probably stick with what I have instead of
going out and spending $100 on this today.
Yeah.
Because that is the MSRP.
Yeah, $100. They have the most ninjas, therefore, ergo vis-a-vis concordedly.
But when you pull out the bow and it automatically aims at people, does it just automatically go towards the nearest opponent, or
It's pretty smart about it. It goes for the guy with a long range weapon in the background.
Okay.
That's awesome. Thanks, Bob. I was like, man, I wish I was watching anime, and you fixed that.
And I've heard lots of complaints about it. It's really disorienting because it keeps doing those zoom in cuts, and I can definitely see where people are coming from with that. If I weren't
earlier, I couldn't tell people were running into the battle.
Yeah, if I weren't as freaking wired for bad cameras and bad camera angles in video games.
I mean, you love Japanese games, so yeah.
So I would probably be annoyed by that, but it has not bothered me yet.
I mean, it's not Dissidia bad.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not like, here's a wall.
Here's half of a shoe. Well, we showed the camera in some weird orifice on the other player. That'll show him, that bastard.
So these are the mages.
Okay, at least we're getting something outlandish.
Yeah, the first... These guys come in like the second level. This is the third level.
Okay.
So that's why we're not seeing anything too weird. It's pretty early in the game.
Gotcha.
Just like a lot of other ones have started with pretty normal stuff.
Right, the third level in Ninja Gaiden 1 was the airplane.
Yeah, something like that.
You haven't had an airplane segment at all, right? Where you go and search for pass cards to get through.
There's no searching for pass cards or anything like that. Which I know people will be disappointed. That's what they come to Ninja Gaiden for. That's what we've come to expect.
Yep. I'm wondering if the cutscenes are 30 frames per second.
It does look different.
Okay, it was just running poorly. Now it's 60. Now it's like... Yeah. Here's a shot of my ass. This is important. No one finds this surprising, you know?
What?
Just their last word's always ninja. Like they know.
Yeah, they do know.
The instant they see you.
Hey, what are you going to expect when you...
Bob, I'll be dead before I can process what fucking happened.
Okay.
Right, so I always find it amazing that they get out like ninja. And not just, ah!
It's typical video game voice clips for you.
It's better than you are truly a warrior of the Three Kingdoms, Empire, Sosuke, Maru.
It does still have a like instant guard thing for if you time the hit and do a spot block on it, so that's good.
Is it a perfect guard or
Yeah.
like what's the benefit?
There we go.
Oh, it's
yeah, it's a counter rather.
Damn it! What's that technique called?
Parry?
No.
No. There's a specific word for that sort of ninja technique where you disappear and appear behind them. I guess we could call it substitution jutsu.
Right.
And then tell our fan base to believe it.
Yes. They should believe it, Dan. What's so unbelievable? Objective update destroyer.
Did you know the word fan base is French, Aggro? See, it's actually French because the word fan means fan like usual and base means two. And it's actually reverse. It's my way of fancily saying our two fans. They need backup. You should back them up. Or take their back out. One of those. You seem to got that second one down, so. Wow, that accent's terrible. Hit him.
Another thing
do whatever it takes. Ah, crikey.
Alright, another gameplay element they've added is the slide mechanic, which is like the roll, but it can hit people.
Oh. Oh, my shit! Fuck!
Yeah, and if you time a hit right after, you can, sometimes if you get it just right and go under them, then you can do an instant kill sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I've seen you pull that off a couple times in this gameplay.
Now, one thing I don't like about the...
Why is that guy back there firing on his friends? Okay, there he goes. Now he's... You were saying?
One thing I don't like about it is it's a little bit too far, because it doesn't quite... I don't feel like I'm breaking out of frames quite as easily with it and getting into a good position, because he goes just a little bit too far with it. I guess it's more something you need to get used to than anything else. This is another thing I hate. This has become sort of a cinematic. His arm is affecting him with the curse, and I just sort of flail at them. I don't have good control. It slows down. It's just...
This is really dumb.
Yeah.
This is really
It's like, this is not
dumb.
what Ninja Gaiden should be.
Not only that, this is just not what anything should be.
Yeah.
Because this isn't even doing it right. That's the problem. What other game was it where the person, like, started flashing and throbbing vision and, you know, you had to kill some... Oh, like that weird-ass dream sequence in Metal Gear Solid 3 where you transform into that horrible creature and then you tear things apart. That was less awkward and fumbling in its grasp of that concept than this is. Because, I mean, look at you. You have to walk your ass all the way over to them.
And look how many there are. It's like...
And they don't die in one fucking hit. And now you're in a JPEG or something. I don't even.
Yeah, it's like...
Okay. What's happening after this? Like, dude, is it important to this quick play to showing off the game? Because I'm ready to...
I don't remember. So, I think I'm just going to kill these two more...
the right analog
yeah,
stick
he found the pass to killing them.
Okay. Avenger! Rip my arm off! It is totally making me trip balls. And then it transitions directly to save. Derp.
He got better.
Thank you, bird. Go straight back into wigging out.
But yeah, I guess that's a good place to cut it off. That's just... I think we've shown the really disappointing parts of this game.
Yeah, we showed the game. This is pretty disappointing.
Yeah, it's like... I don't know why they made the choices they made. At all. I hope that they can do better.
Right. I know they can do better. It's just a question of, do they believe in themselves enough to do better?
Well, this is technically the first one made without Igaki there. So
yeah,
it's like,
what's the name of the director? Hayashi?
Yeah, Yosuke Hayashi.
Yeah.
And it's like... I don't know.
Yeah.
It's worrying.
Yeah. It's weird because we keep promoting, or rather they, they keep promoting all their good game creators to like production level stuff, so they don't get good control of the game development. Like Kojima is now vice president of Konami, and just they're losing direction in a lot of franchises because of that.
Right.
Which is weird because they should get more direction, but whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah. In any case, that is Ninja Gaiden 3. Not quite Sigma yet. Give it a year.
Yeah, basically.
For the PlayStation 3, we only got to show off one weapon because that's all they gave us on week 1.
I now realize that there's a whole nother... that we didn't show the trial mode at all.
Whatever. It's this only, you know.
Actually, there's something horribly disappointing with it.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
You know, something we haven't been talking about. Aggro, you don't sound normal.
It's... Well, I mean, you know, you got the flu going around. I don't know where it is in where you live, but where I live, the flu's a big thing.
Oh.
And
So you're sick.
Are you fluent in it?
I quit.
Although, if I may add before we end this quick play, I hope the next game I'm part of doesn't include killing animals. That just, I mean, that just brings me down.
You're not aggro, are you?
Oh.
For video reviews, quick plays, top 8s, and more, go to gigaboots.com.